SBS waterproof membrane standardized construction on basement floor. Team leader explained the construction process and safety issue before the construction started. Material preparation. The material needs to have the manufacturer's qualified label. The main materials: SBS modified bitumen waterproof membrane. Stand up as required. The left side upward. Do not allow vertical cross placement. The primer should be compatible with the main material. Equipment preparation. Press roller, mainly used for compaction of the lap joint. Blowtorch for membrane hot melt. Construction efficiency is not high. Mainly used as hot melt tools in projects which do not allow the use of gas. Liquefied gas, used with a spray gun as hot melt tool. Other machines: brooms, blades, shovel, cable boxes, steel tape measures, utility lights, sprayers, fire extinguishers, etc. The first step: substrate layer treatment. The inside and outside corners are smeared into a circular arc with mortar. Remove the floating substance and debris. Make the substrate layer clean, flat, and firm. There must be low cracks, honeycombs, pockmarks, hollow joints, etc. If any of the above problems occur, should require the general contractor to fix it before started. The second step: spray the primer. Use spraying equipment to spray the small part, the edges, and the corner areas first, and then spray the primer evenly on the large surface to uniformly cover the substrate layer without leaking and no stacking. The coating amount is 0.5 kg per square meter. The third step: membrane cutting for corners. The lower convex corner. Firstly, cut a triangle on one side of the membrane. Then cut another piece of membrane against the convex line. And finally, cut a piece of H-shaped membrane to strengthen the effect. The upper convex corner. Firstly, cut the membrane along the center line by 250 mm, and then cut a piece of round-shaped membrane to strengthen the effect. The lower concave corner. Firstly, cut the membrane along the center line by 250 mm, then cut a round-shaped membrane to strengthen the waterproof effect. The upper concave corner. Firstly, cut 250 mm along the center line, then cut a 250 by 200 mm membrane to cover the upper part. At last, cut a piece of H-shaped membrane to strengthen the effect. Or directly cut a 300 mm fan-shaped membrane to strengthen the waterproofing effect. The fourth step: additional waterproofing strengthen layer construction at corner area. Firstly, measure the 250 mm bullet line on the two surfaces respectively. Then cut the membrane according to the size. Pre-apply the membrane along the position of the bullet line. Then hot melt the whole materials to make it fully bonded. And use a small press roller to roll back and forth to make it solidly bonded. The fifth step: the facade continuing area construction. Firstly, prepare the waterproofing membrane and carefully adjust the position. Then roll it back after the stress is released, about half an hour. Leave the continuing and overlapping part. Hot melt construction on large areas at first. The membrane should be heated evenly. Do not overheat or burn the membrane. Heat it until the surface is black and shiny with micro bubbles. Low large bubbles may occur. Then pour the membrane in time for sticking. Another worker follow along to perform the air exhaust and compaction process. Next, hot melt the overlap edges. Use spraying gun to fully bake the overlap edges until there will molten bitumen extruded from the edges to form a uniform 8 mm bituminous strip. And make sure the two layers of the overlap edges are fully bonded. At the end, put bricks on top of the continuing part for protection. The sixth step, large area construction. Cut a triangle at the T-shape interface area. Reserve the overlapping width. Carefully adjust the position. And roll the membrane after the stress is released, about half an hour. Then start the large area point bonding construction. Bond no less than 5 points per square meter. The seventh step, lap dry construction. The overlap edges should be hot melt fully bonded. One worker to conduct the hot melt procedure while the other worker follow after him and perform air exhaust and compression process with a large press roller. A 8 mm width bitumen strip should be extruded from the overlap edges after the process. Construction finish display.